EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
Set to kick off.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Jamal Agnew now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
At the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trevin Wallace. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Opposite, screen. Hut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Brandon Dorless there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Down. 50, green. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Panther first down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one, and another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Forced out wide, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
10 black. Ready.
They'll run with Hubbard. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. 5, 60. Hut.
One more time, it's Hubbard. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Robinson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage, but they're gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Blaster, stick.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. Coverage there. Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On play action, Penix flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, Here's 2nd down and 6. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Pitts is the man in motion. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Robinson on the stop. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
Here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. A good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On first down is Young. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. General McMillan was the extended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down.
On the double. Let's go. 50, green. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. D.J. Johnson there to make the tackle.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Set.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. And they'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Down. 30.
Now Young. Open. Oh, he doesn't put it away. And the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Now a timeout. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Black 40. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
45, red, yellow. Cut.
On 2nd down, Young. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
60 red. 60.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Looking to throw, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 52 points.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And you'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
At the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Ready.
Another run here with Hubbard. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. Right. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Young to throw, going for it all. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now it's 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away.
Sam Martin in punt formation for Carolina.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Made at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Penix. The outside. Catch made by London. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here?
Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
And with all this talk about ball security,
and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Ready up. Here we go. Ready.
Now Hubbard. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Got it.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, it's Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
Real quick, whole squad on that rail, 0 to 100, real quick.
Ready.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Black shot.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Still on his feet. And he will score. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Second and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Kershawn Wharton in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
First down.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. And here's Bijan. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Another run here for Robinson. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevor Wallace.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Room past the 20. And a good run here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Ready.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Check white. Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Green 52 blue.
Throwing is Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And Penix. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Robinson, a modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Pitts is the man in motion. Here's Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check, huh?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced outright. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. Hubbard. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up 2nd and long. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Set, ready. Red, 30, red, cycle. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. Yeah! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Young. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
At the 16-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Green jack.
To throw is Young. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.